Hey, you guys. Hope you're having a great day so far. I just wanted to come to you really quickly to give you a keto tip for the day. I've not given you any tips for a while, but I do want to go ahead and give you one. There's a lot of people that are sending me messages, private messages, which is great. I hope you continue to do that. I want to help you. But they're asking me about how in the world to get started with keto, telling me that it just seems way too hard to do this. And you're right. It's not that simple when you first get started, especially if it's something you've never even researched before. I know when I first got started, I was very confused because I was like, okay, what's the difference in keto, what's the difference in low carb, all of these things. So if you're one of those that really want to take control of your lifestyle and you've chosen to have keto or low carb meals, I just want to give you the first tip of the day. Is how to put a plate together, because that's the part that really scares a lot of people. It's like, oh my God, what do I need to do? Well, first thing you don't need to do is go throw your food away. I did not do that when I first started keto. I went ahead and continued eating what I was eating until I had to go buy groceries again, and then I started my way of eating. I figured a couple of days wasn't going to hurt me. If we've been eating bad all of our life, it's okay to wait a few more days and then get started. Don't throw your food away by all means, because some people do that. They'll even tell you to do that. Clean out your cabinets. Well, that's a great thing to do, but like I said, that don't always work. Hi, Deborah. Thanks for watching. So here's the keto tip. I'm going to tell you how to do a plate. First of all, you pick a protein, any kind of protein. If it's any kind of meat, poultry, fish, in its natural form, choose any one of those. Those are great protein sources. If you want to get bagged chicken breast that's already frozen, or frozen meat, that's fine too. I get that. But just make sure that it's not breaded meat that you're getting for the keto diet, or a lot of times they'll put sugar in it. I usually always look at the label on the back to make sure there's no added sugars to my meat sources. And here's just a little tip, and I don't know if it's like this everywhere, but a couple of places I've shopped, I've actually saw that on the store brand, which is the cheapest brands of frozen meat that you get, they don't usually add sugars to that. But the name brand frozen meats usually have sugars. I don't know why it's like that. I think it's crazy. But anyway, just check your labels if it's frozen meat, and don't get anything that's breaded. Also, eggs are really good. Eggs are like the perfect protein to get. It's like a perfect balance of fat and protein, so that's always a good thing on the keto diet. And of course, they've learned a long time ago that eggs are really not bad for you. They're actually pretty good for you, so don't be afraid of the egg. I love eggs. I have eggs in everything. I cook with eggs. I bake with eggs. I usually have eggs for breakfast in the morning. However, Friday's a new day. I'm going to do breakfast for you, and it's not going to just be eggs. Keto people love that because they get tired of eggs on the diet. So anyway, pick your protein. What you're going to do is you're going to build your plate around the protein that you put on your plate. So the next thing you want to add is your vegetable. Keto and low carb, you want to keep your carbs low. So I usually eat things like cauliflower. I love broccoli, Brussels sprouts, salads. I love to eat salads. Let's see if I put any more on here. Zucchini, cucumbers, bell peppers, things like that. And of course, you can also add other vegetables. Eat things that some vegetables need to be moderated, kind of like tomato and onions and things like that. They're a little higher in sugar, so you just want to be careful on how much of that you do eat. But if you want a meal list or a grocery list of keto or low carb foods, type group in the comments. If you're not already in the group, a lot of you already are in there, but if you do, I'll tag you on a grocery list inside of the group that will show you exactly what to shop for when you go to the store. So the first thing you do is you pick your protein. Second thing you do is you choose a vegetable that you want to go with that. Deborah says, I fell off my keto, had lost 65 pounds. Well, congratulations. Having problems getting started again. I want to help you, Deborah. I can definitely help you get started back on keto. I love coaching people on keto because it's helping me with inflammation, or at least I quit hurting a couple weeks after I started, as bad. So things like that. And, even with the keto diet, you can't make any medical claims. I'm just telling you how I feel. Better energy, better things like that are so much better. So after you pick your protein and you choose your low carb vegetable, and remember, put group in the comments if you want a list of groceries, a grocery list. Then you need to add your fat. On keto, fat is your friend. The right kind of fat is your friend. Let me make sure I said that right. You can eat things like butter. You can eat like sesame oil, olive oils, coconut oils, avocado oils. So oils are really good. Believe it or not, lard is not bad for you. Ghee is a great source. Cheese, bacon, avocados, mayonnaise, nuts. So there are some really healthy fats that you can add to your meals. A lot of people say, "Oh my God, I've got to eat so much fat." And it makes me sick. You don't have to go overboard and gorge on fat when you're on keto. That is not even true. You do need to add fat into your day. Add a tablespoon or two of butter just to flavor your food for your meals. You can snack on some nuts. You don't have to eat the fat. You can snack on some nuts, which has protein and fat in it. It's good for you. It does have carbs too when you're eating nuts. So you do have to, watch how much of the nuts that you eat. But eating that way is really, really good. Just add your fats in. Don't go overboard. One of the things I read that was the main reason for the fats, other than the fact that fats helps you lose fat. Sounds crazy, but go look at the science behind it. It explains how. I'm not a doctor, but it does explain how. But fat is good for you. It keeps you satiated. It helps you stay full longer. A combination of your fat and your proteins. You're not eating as much. You don't even have to count your calories, because if you're eating when you're hungry, you don't have to worry about it, because you'll automatically stop eating when you're full. When I first started eating keto like this, I was amazed, because used to, if it tasted good, I just kept eating to make sure I got everything off my plate, because I did not want to leave one bite behind because it tasted so good. But now it doesn't matter how good it is. I get satiated a lot quicker, so I'm not eating as much food, which is one of the benefits of being in ketosis that comes from lowering your carbs and getting your body into a state of ketosis. You want to remove the temptations out of your life. So definitely don't sit there and take a look at, like, I'm a YouTube junkie when it comes to watching cooking videos. I have to watch what I watch on YouTube, because there's a lot of really great cooking things out there. I try to stay away from things that cause me to want something I don't need. But I have relearned how to cook most of the stuff that I love, and they taste just as good. It might be a little bit difference in the taste, but it helps me not crave all of those foods. Although sometimes I still have one of those days where I'm like, all bets are off. I'm going for it. Don't talk to me till I'm done type stuff. Doesn't happen very often, but it does happen sometimes. Deborah, I am going to add you to that group so that you can, and I will tag you to a grocery list, probably a couple of the lists in there, so you can take a look at those. And when you go shopping, you can go ahead and get those. And don't hesitate to message me if you need some help. If you have a question, it's fine as well. So let's see. I'm going to stop right there. Today, that was the first tip on how to set your plate up. And if you have any questions about that, be sure to send me a message. Let me know. I'll be happy to help you get started with your keto or your low carb plate. Every week I have 15 tips I'm going to give you. So I'm only going to give you one a week. So y'all stay tuned. And on Friday, I have a very special meal that I'm going to be making for you guys. Something that I'm absolutely in love with. I'm sorry. My phone is going nuts. But anyway, you guys have a great day. Awesome, awesome. Thank all of you guys for watching. And remember, if you have any questions, just type group in the comments. I'll put you in there and tag you on a grocery list or a food list or even a meal plan. God bless your day, you guys. Bye.